Good morning, people. Today we are going to be reviewing this, and this is Turtle Wax Snow Foam, and you can get this in a few places. I got it from Halfords, and it will cost you £13.99 for a 5 litre tub of it. And the difference is with this one, this is actually a shampoo. Most of the other ones are like a pre-wash, so we will see if it's any good. But reading the instructions on the back, and you don't actually dilute this down. You literally pour it straight out of the canister, straight into your lance, and off you go. I mean, it actually even says on the back, if I show you properly, right there, if the camera lenses, do not dilute. So obviously we are going to dilute it, but it says use between 100 millilitres and 300 millilitres per vehicle. So I'm going to use 300 millilitres in the MJJC Foam Cannon SV3, and we'll see how good it is. So let's pour away. Got my tray because I always seem to spill it, and this is apparently cherry scented. So I wonder if it tastes like cherry. For the smell test, just smells super sweet. And we're gonna go straight into here. Gonna try not to spill it. First thing I do is puff it straight out the top. And I'm gonna go for 300 ml. Should have grabbed the funnel. 100, 200, and 300. Slightly over, and I always spill it. I'm really good at this. So we've got said red Kia with said red snow foam, and let's see how good it is. Car is dry, by the way. That is a lovely coat, actually. That's not even running down at all. That's very, very good, isn't it? It's quite impressive. That's really foamy. Although we have to remember that this is actually the best we're going to get, because obviously we're only going to dilute it more by adding water. So this is literally the best it is going to get. Ah, that is very, very good. Let me just do the rest of the car with it. Yeah, pretty decent actually. Hella thick. That proper whipped cream on there. Look at that. Proper back on the body. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I've got the stopwatch ready. Let's see how long it takes to come off. The car is now slightly wet, obviously, because I washed off the last bit of soap. Alright, so let me start the timer and see how well it does. So 3 minutes and 40 seconds into this, and this seems to have done the reverse. Usually the top comes down first, then it all stays at the bottom where it all runs down. But this has done the opposite, because it's gone from the bottom and still there on the top. This stuff's doing very, very well actually. Quite surprised by it. And even though it smells strong out of the bottle, when you're spraying it you can't smell it at all. So yeah, I'm actually going to give it longer. I'm actually going to see how long this takes to fully come off. I know you shouldn't let it dry on there, I know that, but it stayed on there very well considering that the body was wet when I put it on. So yeah, so see that, 4 minutes 10 into it, still most of it on there. So let's just keep going. This is some sticky stuff. Look at that, nearly 8 minutes, and I don't think it's changed particularly much since I last done it. So yeah, that's enough of that. So it clings to the car very well. What I'm going to do now is we've got about 300 ml of the soap in there. I'm now going to add 300 millilitres of water, so this way it's 50-50, and we'll see how foamy it is then. This is 300, so therefore this is 600. So I'm going to pour this in till it comes up to my thumb. And there we go. Now we have a 50-50 mix. So 50-50, here we go. Considering that's 50-50, that is still very good. I mean, it's still runny, but it's very slow to drip off. This is quite good stuff, actually. So let me do it again, and I will time and see how long it takes to come off. And I've started the timer. You see, it does get quite a nice, good blanket right over there. It does look good, which means it will come off quicker. But aesthetically, it is quite pleasing. So I've been just over 7 minutes now, and I have to keep stopping because either a plane's going overhead, a helicopter's going overhead, or it's just too windy. So sorry about that. But just like with the concentrated amount, it has done very well. A lot of it has stayed on the car. So yeah, the Turtle Wax Snow Foam shampoo is doing pretty well. So now I'm going to clean the car, and hopefully it cleans as well as it sticks on. Final thoughts of the Turtle Wax Snow Foam shampoo. Now, just to say, so this is a 5 litre tub, so that is then 5,000 millilitres, and it says you should use 300 millilitres to a car. So for this bottle, you will get 16.5 washes out of it. But then if you diluted it, which as we saw works quite well, you'll then have 10,000 litres, and then you still divide that by 300, and then you would have, what's that, 32? So then you could have 32 washes out of it if you diluted it 50-50. So then for £14, so for £14 divided by 33, it would then cost you 42p per wash to use this if you diluted it down 50-50, which I don't think you need to. Well, you can do, it seems to work okay as well. So yeah, would I recommend it? 100%. You know, I think it's good stuff, readily available, and yeah, does a good job. So hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching, and I really hope my maths was correct there.